We make it cool to be something. We make it cool to be something. We make it cool to be something.
And a shot from high above the Staples Center here in downtown Los Angeles, California. Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Eric Gordon.
What he does defensively for his team is takes pressure off their other four guys because he hardly ever needs help. He can fight through screens. He always manages to stay in front of his man.
Yeah, he's a pit bull type defender. I mean, he just doesn't give in or give up, Steve.
Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home court just couldn't pull out the win. That was their second loss in 2 games. Now they've got a chance to turn the tide and get back on course.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference. Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think. Really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid. You know, even though he's getting up there in years, guys, Powell's effectiveness shouldn't really drop off much. He's a long, skilled player who doesn't play off the ground very much, and his versatility should help his longevity.
Now here is Holiday. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. And he gets it to go.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Here's Farmar. Pass to Kobe. No good. Great defense that time from Q. Clark, you mentioned the versatility of Pau Gasol. Steve, it's really the defining quality of his game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the ability to do so many things offensively as a big guy just really completes a team. Now you can run any kind of offense you want. And Pau, as a passer, as a scorer, as a shooter, has been one of the best in the game for the last decade.
Now, here's Blatch after Chris Kamen's miss. Shot clock at 3. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line. Well, this season, a new mascot, new team colors, and a brand new state-of-the-art 50,000 square foot practice facility for the Pelicans. It's not just a new paint job, folks. This is a franchise doing some exciting stuff.
No good from Q.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Farmar kicks to Bryant. Dishes it to Blatch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And Clark, you mentioned the new colors for the Pelicans. No longer the purple, teal, and gold of the Hornets, but blue, gold, and red from the city flag of New Orleans. Steve, looks pretty good.
It does look good. And remember the other connections. I mean, the blue is featured on the Louisiana State flag. Gold, Mardi Gras color, of course. You know, and then you think about the connection to the plumage of the brown pelican, which I've studied for years. And then, of course, red. I mean, the red represents... I have no idea what red represents.
Here is Bryant after the made shot from Q. The drive by Bryant and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Jrue Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
And as always, Doris, thank you. That's good. Bryant's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Here's Q. No good from outside. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Kings.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
And why don't we take a look at the stat sheet here for Jrue Holiday. How the second half is shaped up for him. He's putting up 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And night in and night out, he's their #1 option on offense.
No surprise there, Steve. I mean, the way he can fill it up, he leads the team in scoring, too.
Lakers leading by 7. They double-team Kobe. Watch the pass to Bryant. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He started with discussing how they wanted to defend against Kobe. Coach reminded his players of the firepower he provides that team and made sure they recognized that he is to be their main priority defensively. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hill moves back up. A shot by Blanche, no good. Pelicans trailed by 4. Holiday with it, guarded by Farmar. There's a good screen. Q passes to Smith, banked in off the glass.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
For Los Angeles, on 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Bryant is doubled. Now, here's Aminu. 9-point game his last outing. No good. Holiday off a pick from Smith. Holiday gets the bucket. It's all knotted up.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now, here's Aminu. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Watch, dishes to Aminu. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside Hill. He dishes it to Farmar. Hill kicks to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Gordon against Kobe. Shot to end this cold run. Here's Hill. Banked in off the glass.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance. One of the duties that Steve Nash has undertaken is signing on to oversee the Canadian national basketball team. Really a logical choice for Canada, given all that Nash has done for the sport in that country.
Now, here is Young. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. Hill passes to Blake. And here's Young from the arc. Pelicans pull it in. Going back to Nash, certainly the greatest basketball player ever out of Canada, and we all realize that. You told me a story the other day about how you and he went surfing one time.
Well, yeah, in San Diego, we got out in the water, and the first time he ever got on a surfboard, he got up and rode a wave perfectly. So, I mean, you talk about an incredible athlete. Nash just has it all.
Here's Young. Steve Nash making his last shot. Here's Henry. Banked in off the glass. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Q. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. It's deflected. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Young inside. He's guarded by Meeks. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nash outside.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
New Orleans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Both free throws good from Q.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Young inside. Defended by Meeks. That's good. Young's got his second basket of the game.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Miller is out there with Q, and it's Kaman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle, pushing their lead to double digits. Farmar's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Pelicans trailed by 11. Holiday, the pass to Q. He kicks to Gordon. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside Holiday. The pass to Q. Watch with the steal, and here's the intentional foul, but you know it's coming here at a very inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a bad play there, and that can really cost you the game. You've got to be smart when you make those intentional fouls.
Los Angeles leading by 11. 1:58 left now here in the second. Farmar kicks to Johnson. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. 8 points for Johnson.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter. Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals. And that's my goodness. What a huge play. Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Johnson dishes to Farmar. .109 left now here in the second. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
And Holiday kicks to Miller. Here's Q, and the three ball is good. Q's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Aminu with it. Now guarded by Q. Goes up on the block, and that one hits back iron. Pelicans trail by 10. For the three. That one goes. Count it. Q's got 19 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Watch with the screen on Holiday. Hill sets the screen for Aminu. Q defended by Farmo. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Q. With one on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Lakers on top. They lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sidelines. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Steve Nash. You guys had some difficulties taking care of the basketball. What's going through your mind right now about how this first half has played out?
We're just a little bit sluggish. I think we just need to be a little bit more deliberate. You know, I think we can get good shots if we just slow down a little bit, use our size, and not be in such a rush.
Steve, we appreciate the time. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night. I'm Damon Bruce. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against New Orleans. They're trying to close in on the 8th best record in the conference. A win here would give it to them. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. And this dedicated Pelicans team weathering the storm. They've capitalized on their trips to the charity stripe, and that's been crucial. Q in the first half, amazing. His shooting percentage, off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. An exceptional performance from Q.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Pau Gasol. And there's Bryant. Then there's Farmo. And it's Blatch in at the 5. Kaman with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 3. Kaman a screen. Then Loda Davis. A rim-rattling two-handed jam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Kobe against Gordon. The dish to Aminu. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Now the feed to Aminu. Shoots from the elbow. Gasol, the follow-up flush. And the Lakers lead by 3.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
Doubled by Farmo. Watch with the steal. Gordon against Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
You know, there's a lot of guys who can hit shots when they're left open, but I'm amazed by his ability to hit shots with defenders draped all over him.
Yeah, almost high-fiving him on the follow-through is what it looks like. He knows exactly how much space he needs to get his shot off, and he doesn't even worry about the rest of it.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He said, we're missing out on second chance points. He wants them going hard to the offensive glass for the rest of this game. He also urged them to drive the lane aggressively on offense, saying they won't be able to handle us if we can get bodies to the basket each and every time down the court. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Pelicans ended up being the name that New Orleans chose when it was all over. And I like the new look uniforms, but they had some other options as well that sounded pretty good to me. How about the brass? Because it gives nod to the music that New Orleans has popularized.
Right side, Gordon. Feeds it to Kaman. Releases from 15, and that's good for 2. Kaman's got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Well, definitely a nice sounding name. Other options were the Swamp Dogs, the Bull Sharks, the Mosquitoes. Steve, all in all, you have to think they went the right way with the Pelicans.
I don't know. My personal favorite was the Rougarou. I don't even know what that means, but that was in the mix. Would have puzzled a lot of other people around the country besides me, but better than Mosquitoes, that's for sure. Pelicans was probably the right way to go.
Young's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Kobe, and he gets the bucket. Kobe's got 10.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Holiday, the pass to Q. In low to Davis. Gasol with the steal. And Young, here we go. Here's Farmar, guarded by Holiday. Gasol dishes to Farmar. Young from outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Q, and he gets the bucket. Q's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Farmar kicks to Bryant. He feeds it to Blutch. It's tipped. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Kaman. Pass to Q. There's the triple. That one goes. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And Blutch kicks to Kobe. Dishes it to Farmar. Young passes to Gasol. There's the feed to Farmar. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
How about all the points they're getting off turnover?
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Kaman. Jody Meeks comes in for Gordon. And it's Nash in for Drew Holiday. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Farmar kicks to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 11 points.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates. You know, it seems to me Nick Young is a perfect guy to have coming off the bench because he's a volume shooter and scorer who can get hot in a hurry. But I think his best role is to play him kind of in a Jamal Crawford type role.
Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Farmar, defended by Nash. Henry kicks to Hill. Another shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 13. Pelicans trail by 3. Now the pass to Q. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Going back to Nick Young, Clark, mostly a score.
He sure is, Kevin, an athletic 6'7" wing. I don't think there's any reason he can't be a plus rebounder and defender, but it's clear that his focus primarily has been on the offensive end.
Farmar dishes to Young. It's stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Miller. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Miller's got his first bucket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Kicks it to Henry. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Aminu, the pass to Bryant. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Aminu. Now Blake. He dishes it to Aminu. Pass to Hill. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Hill's got his second basket of the night. Passes it to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kobe comes with the double team. Q passes to Davis. Q, guarded by Kobe. Pass to Q. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3. The Lakers trail. Kobe kicks to Blake. Back to Bryant. They double team Kobe. Aminu dishes to Young. Sinks the triple. Young's got 7 points for the quarter. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Kobe passes to Young. Offline with his 3. Ball's knocked loose. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Lakers lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
The Lakers in the lead. So for New Orleans right now, backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Chris came in out there with Davis, and it's Q in at the 3 spot. That's good.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. He dishes it to Kaman, using his post move to get the 2 points.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
From the baseline, Gasol, no good.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
The shot's good from Q.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Blake. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Blatch gets a screen from Gasol. Blatch with it, picked up by Davis. That's good. I think Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams really competing, neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you, Kev.
To the inside. It's stolen by Aminu. To the inside, Bryant, and it's blocked by Gordon. They retain possession. Blake gets to Gasol. Blake dishes to Gasol, feeds it to Aminu, and the whistle blows. He decides to foul intentionally for some reason. Odd.
I'm not sure why you would foul right there, Kevin. That's obviously not the smart thing to do, so a mistake there.
Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for Steve Blake. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, guys, Kobe Bryant is now the longest tenured Laker ever. Magic called him the greatest Laker ever. On a team that's had so many terrific players, that is a monumental statement.
And for Kobe, he said at this point, he'll never go to another team. It's important for him to retire a Laker. You don't hear that from a lot of guys.
No, Reggie Miller with the Pacers, Larry Bird with the Celtics, but not often. And I think it does add to a player's legacy, and it adds to the history and the legacy of the franchise as well. So I think it's important that Kobe remains in that Laker jersey.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Watch the pass to Kobe.
That's a hard pass to make when the defense has that many people in the paint.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one.
Some really good games going on. How about that Denver one? That's an interesting game.
Knocks it loose. Right side Davis. Holiday, the pass to Q. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's locked in right now, guys, hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter.
And Blotch hits to Gasol. Takes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, in terms of interior defenders, he's right there with the best of them. His block totals are amazing.
Yeah, he can just swallow up some shots. And you better get it around him because you're not going to get it over him. You either go through him or around him, not over top of him. Kevin, no surprise. They've capitalized on their opportunities at the free throw line. That's their MO.
The baseline J. Offensive rebound. A shot by Blotch, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Gasol against Davis. Got a piece of it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Holiday with the 3. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Kobe with a screen on Holiday. There's the dish to Aminu. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Over to the wing. Gasol with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Blotch. And the layup's good off the glass. Blotch has got 4 this quarter.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Hugh passes to Gordon. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Tipped away. Dishes to Holiday. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Farmar, defended by Gordon. That is good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities. Now it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Came in against Bryant. And he banks in the layup.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The shot's good from Q.
Tell you what, until he cools off, you got to keep going to him.
Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Monty Williams was just going over the plan with his team. He said they simply have to stop allowing points in the paint. They've given up far too many easy shots for his liking. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Gasol. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter.
Pelicans have to improve their approach against Bryant.
He has 14 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in. That's big. I mean, if it wasn't for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position. He did not come away totally empty there.
Hugh, he's covered by Aminu. Six to shoot, leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
He's coming up big right now for this team in the fourth quarter. He's now 5 for 6 shooting.
Farmar kicks to Gasol. He feeds it to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort, and Gasol with the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
So far, he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The Lakers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And here's the intentional foul, but you know it's coming here at a very inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a bad play there. That can really cost you the game. You've got to be smart when you make those intentional fouls.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Q. Shaq's up with 3. Rebound by Kobe.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Holiday. Another shot. Davis dishes to Gordon. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Farmar kicks to Kobe. The feed to Farmar. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, you have to get a hand in his face because that's his range right there.
Davis with it. Here's Q. Count it!
Well, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
And here's Bryant for three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Steve Nash. Things turned around in that second half. What was the difference?
We gave up a lot of, 50-50 balls. Just things that, you can't give up. We hung with it, and we were down, and we hung with it, found a way to creep back in. So very, very proud of my guys, and we played pretty good basketball.
Steve, we appreciate the time. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Q.
It's got to be a great feeling setting the team record for points tonight. How does it feel to achieve such an accomplishment?
It's pretty nice. I feel like I was in the zone all night long. My teammates kept getting me the ball, and before I knew it, I was having a crazy game. I didn't even realize I'd broken the team record until now, though. Really cool, especially considering everyone who came before me, man.